flowers of May. The flowers of May are the lily of the valley and the hawthorn. The lily of the valley is a beautiful flower and symbolizes purity and humility. The hawthorn symbolizes love, fertility, and magical enchantment. Those are the flowers of May. See you next time on Chloe's Corner.
Hello DSI, I'm Troy, reporting for Create TV. Have you ever been curious about the ground beneath your feet? You're actually standing on top of the crust. No, silly, not pizza crust. The crust is one of our Earth's 4 layers. The crust of our Earth is made up of the oceans and continents of our Earth's surface. It only makes up 1% of our Earth's mass. The next layer under the crust is the mantle. The mantle is the largest layer inside our planet. The deeper it is, the hotter it gets. The mantle is 1,800 degrees closer to the crust and 6,600 degrees closer to the core. The mantle is the layer that causes the volcanic eruptions here on the crust. Actually, speaking of the core, there are 2. The outer core is made up of liquid iron and nickel. This layer is very important to us because it makes the magnetic field. This magnetic field provides us a barrier that protects us from the sun's damaging solar winds. Everyone say, thank you, outer core!
Thank you, outer core!
Last but certainly not least is the inner core. The inner core is estimated to be 9,800 degrees Fahrenheit, which is roughly the same temperature as the surface of the sun. With all this heat, you may be thinking of magma or lava, but you would be incorrect. The very center of our Earth is a solid iron ball. It remains solid because of all the pressure surrounding it. Now you know a little bit more about the planet we call home. Now, did someone say pizza crust?
Word of the day, vernal. Vernal is an adjective. It means green and flourishing. The vernal breeze carried the scent of blooming flowers, filling the air with a freshened fragrance.
Hi, my name is Ellie, reporting for Create TV. Today we're going to be talking about something catastic. We're going to be talking about the Manx cat. The Manx breed is known for the lack of tail. Not all Manx cats are tailless. Some have normal tails known as lungies. Their lack of tail does not affect their balance. The Manx is a very playful and even-tempered cat, which makes them great pets. Cats are grouped into long-haired and short-haired cats. Long-haired Manx's coats, also known as fur, are dense, soft, and silky. On the other hand, short-haired Manx's coats are dense and glossy. They come in many colors: white, black, blue, red, cream, and silver, including various patterns and shadings. Manx cats are very smart. They're born with a lot of education. A fun fact: due to their slightly taller hind legs, Manx cats move about with an almost rabbit-like bounce. In one of the many folk tales about this breed of cat, people once believed that the tailless gene in this cat was so dominant that if any cat even came close to a Manx, it would consequently have kittens without tails. So the next time you're looking for a furry friend, take a Manx cat into consideration. That's the tail end of my report. Bye!
Hello, I'm Bishop Fox reporting for Create TV. The brain is a complex organ that controls everything in our bodies. Did you know different parts of the brain are responsible for different jobs? These parts are called lobes. The frontal lobe is the part of our brain that we use to make smart decisions and also controls our movement. The temporal lobe is involved in our short-term memory. Can't remember anything? Blame the temporal lobe. The occipital lobe lets us see. This lobe takes in the information from our eyes and lets us understand what we are seeing. The parietal lobe lets us know when we feel pain. The medulla oblongata controls our heart rate and breathing. No wonder why the scarecrow asked the wizard for a brain. We'd be lost without it.
Hey, I'm Janelle, reporting from Create TV. Have you ever wondered about the history of baseball? Baseball is nicknamed America's favorite pastime. In fact, it is estimated 29.1 million people watch baseball yearly. In the early 1800s, baseball began as a mashup of different games, such as English cricket, games played in ancient Egypt, Maya tribes, and games played in France. The Knickerbocker Baseball Club of New York gets credit for helping create the game. In June 1846, the Knickerbockers and the New York Knights played the first official game of baseball. No person created the game. It was a group effort. Now that's some good synergy. Many star players such as Babe Ruth, Jackie Robinson, and Hank Aaron had transcended the sport to become national icons. While America popularized it and retains a strong cultural connection to it, the sport has also been embraced across the globe, notably in Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Japan, where many contributors have been made to baseball's deep and varied history. Nevertheless, baseball remains tied to America. Some of the most famous teams include the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. See you at the batting cages.
Hello, Kaden here reporting for Create TV. Are you afraid of the dark? Well, today I'm going to talk with you about night vision technology. You have probably heard that night vision is the ability to see in the dark. That would technically be incorrect. It is the ability to enhance dim light. Night vision goggles can enhance light in the dark by using infrared light. Infrared light is part of the magnetic spectrum. People encounter infrared waves every day. The human eye cannot see it, but the human body detects it as heat. For example, a remote control uses light waves just beyond the visible spectrum of light. Infrared light waves you use to change the channels on your TV. Click. There is a special part of our eye called the retina. It helps us see using light. Night vision goggles enhances light 30 to 50,000 times. In 1929, a Hungarian scientist named Kalman Tiffany invented the first night vision camera to help defend Britain from enemy aircraft at night. Did you know back then it was illegal to use night vision technology if you were not in the army? After World War II, Vladimir K. Zorkin invented the first night vision technology for civilian use. Now you know a little bit more about seeing in the dark.
Hi, my name is Lyra, reporting for Create TV. Have you dreamed about a future job yet? Well, if you're interested, I have a creative career you might love. Fashion design. Fashion designers create different clothing items for all sorts of occasions. They make casual wear, that's jeans and t-shirts, to ball gowns for fancy events. Fashion designers even make swimsuits. Fashion designers earn an average salary between $50,000 to $76,000. Max Alexander is one of the youngest fashion designers in the world. Guess how old he is? Go ahead, I'll wait. Would you believe me if I told you he's only 8 years old? Max lives in Colorado. His parents have supported his passion for fashion just since he was 4. Max has even been featured on Good Morning America. Clothing designers use sketch pads or special apps on their tablet. One college to consider is the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York. I'm sure you heard about the movie Wicked, but did you know the film Costume Designer made history? Paul Tazewell is the first Black man to win an Oscar award for costume design. He has been working in the designing industry for 35 years. He is well known for designing costumes for Hamilton that won him a Tony Award. Well, I guess you could say he didn't throw away his shot. Now I wonder who designs our school uniforms.
Hi, this is Keegan, reporting for Create TV. Do you have anyone that you look up to? Because Cristiano Ronaldo inspires me. Cristiano is a world-famous soccer player from Portugal. He plays for the Portugal national football team. His nickname is CR7 because his jersey number is 7. Ronaldo is known for his insane skills on the field. Ronaldo can jump a whopping 9.61 feet in the air. That is almost as high from the floor to the ceiling of your classroom. Ronaldo was born on February 5th, 1985, making him 40 years old. He shares 5 kids with his wife, Georgina Rodriguez. Ronaldo has played professional soccer since 2003 at the age of only 18. His net worth is $1.24 billion. He's often found putting money towards medical bills, conservation efforts, and victims of natural disasters. His wild skills, record-setting stats, and dedication to the sport are a few reasons I find him so inspirational. Who inspires you?
Joke of the day. Why does a seagull fly over the sea? Because if it flew over the bay, it would be a bagel.